So the idea behind Lightscape, which we named this installation, is to show people in a beautiful way the forces of local identity. Because each space on this planet has a local identity, and some of them are just forgotten by our international style. So this installation should show people in a beautiful way that there are so strong forces which they often are forgetting by designing buildings or cities in a certain location. Sustainability is a misused word because everything is nowadays described as sustainability. Our reference typically to it is that we should build buildings and cities that they allow in a certain way to work in a closed cycle. So not to spend too much resources, not to emit too much emissions. Our engineering office, we are dealing with natural phenomena, physical phenomena, which in a certain way can enforce certain locations to say, okay, this is a source, an identity I found in this, and it would push in a certain direction, supporting a design, not working against it, but in a certain way then using technology in a certain way to enforce a given resource on a certain location. Is it from the ground? Is it from the wind? Is it from a neighborhood? So what we're doing, aside of the visualization of the sun rays, we are explaining kind of what is the physical background of it, why they are appearing at certain locations, at certain twilight situations. We have in the middle of the installation a poem about the forces of local identity. And at the exit, we are in a certain way giving people a connection to a real project, which is the Louvre Abu Dhabi by Jean Nouvel, where the local identity of high dust, permanent high dust in the air and high humidity makes the visibility of the sun rays possible. So Nouvel's idea of a rain of light. So, and then in addition we have these beautiful leathers, because our local identity is as well referring to craft, local craft, and these are leathers which are used for, you pick the apples and you cut the trees, the apple trees, but you need special leathers which are coming in between kind of the arms of the tree. So, and the beautiful poetic name of the sun rays is called angel stairs. So this kind of very beautiful letters are then the articulation and a connection to another local identity, which is craftsmanship. I think the front for us designers, our daily front is between us and more or less, I would say, the society. It's not often, sometimes it's the client, but often you can even bind in the client into a team. I consider him as a part of the design team, that in a certain way, we all know, knowing the IPCC report about climate change, what our targets have to be. So in a certain way, it's our daily battles to make sure we leave this planet better than we found it.